Yeah, I first started developing the logo by picking through a lot of different script fonts, and even bolder fonts. And so I use what do you call it in Illustrator? The type tool, not the type tool, but there's a tool now where you can insert like a screenshot in the program, and then if you use this tool, it could help you find something similar within the Adobe font sets. So I did that, and with the different images that I collected for my logo mood board, and then I liked ED Piedmont the most, this font called ED Piedmont. Um, but uh, but like the way that this font was designed, it felt like kind of sharp to me, the edges, and um also a little bit kind of like elegant and thin, and I didn't feel like that was as connected to my brand values that I developed. So what I did then was, and also like this is just like a long form logo. It was just I felt like awkward at least. And when I think of logos, I think of them being kind of like concise and like immediately recognizable, and maybe potentially like in more of like a squarer like bounding box. So what I decided to do here was tilt the letters like a little bit on a slant and then put them one on top of the other. And then I realized, like, oh gosh, like that could even tie back into that concept of work-life balance that I was thinking about when I was first developing, what the value is of club soda. And work-life balance I kind of envision as like a seesaw, like you're kind of teetering between like work and life, and it's never really like level at all times in your life. And so that's where that slant came in for the logo. And then just playing around with maybe including a line, maybe not including a line. And then I thought, well, just this alone, for example, doesn't really scream like anything related to like the financials. So I decided to add this graphic element of an asterisk, because I think that's just seen on a lot of different financial documents in general. It can mean like multiply, it could signify like maybe an important number. And so that's how that got added there. Then I pretty much landed on like something like this or something like this, and it was just about refining that more and more. Um, to get to something like these, and the differences are just they're so minuscule. Like I think I maybe bolded this O like a little bit more, and maybe I like increased the width like right here. Um and maybe I had like shaved off like something up here. Like I can't exactly remember, but it was just very tiny like detail tweaking. And I finally ended up with this, which became the final logo for the branding project.